Assalamu alaikum viewers. Yesterday as I was scrolling on Facebook, I came across a very disappointing and saddening news about a girl. She was weeping and crying in front of media, telling her story of betrayal and deceit that she had got from her husband. So she was claiming that she, along with her husband, was leaving for Delhi for some work, and all of a sudden her husband disappeared from the railway station and ran away with her 4-month-old baby. When inquired why he did that, she said that this person, the way she got married to him was via Instagram. So year or so back, via Instagram, she came into contact with this guy who posed as Muslim, and then they started building relationship. He started building relationship with her, and they talked to each other. Then they met with each other. They had the understanding, and finally they decided to get married. But so far, when she got married and she got pregnant, so everything was going smoothly until one day she had to leave to the village where her father-in-law used to live. When she went over there, because her father-in-law had died and passed away, so it was revealed to her by local residents in that village that the person she is assuming and perceiving a Muslim and has now become his spouse is actually not a Muslim, rather he belongs to some other religion and faith. She was totally astounded and shocked, and she had quarrel and conflict with him, but finally she settled and she chose to stay with him. Why? Because she was pregnant. So a few months later she gave birth to a son, and now they were heading to Delhi for some work, and all of a sudden he disappeared and ran away with the child, and is issuing serious threats and expressing his intention of selling the child. She says, and she requested the police that her child should be recovered as soon as possible, and timely and strict action must be taken against the culprit, against her husband. So it is also being claimed by these women and her relatives that the timely action was not taken when they reached the police, and it was only when they were pressurized by them and they were reached multiple times, then they lodged the complaint and initiated the investigation. So this is the entire story of this woman, and I think now her life has become a hellhole, and she is going to suffer a lot in her life, and she is also likely to lose her child, newly born child. So the reason and the purpose of making this video is to spread awareness that first and foremost we need to think twice before we go and give mobile phone to our children. And if we give them for some purpose, for example for educational purpose, then it is extremely important to keep a close eye on whatever they are doing, what they are searching or watching, who they are talking to, who they are meeting. If they go outside, then who they are meeting with. Everything must be monitored, and because mobile phone is now is a medium, is a part of our life, but if it is misused, then a lot of trouble, a lot of problem it can cause. And in order to prevent ourselves and our children, we need to first of all educate our children about how hostile, how fraudulent and con men are there outside in the world. And the second thing is that before marriage, this incident also teaches us that we should just not trust anyone when it comes to marriage. That it is a man, a woman, if you are going to get married to someone, then it is very essential to launch a full and thorough investigation regarding what kind of background that person has, and everything that matters to you must be examined and must be taken seriously. So in this video, that's all for now. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.